Rosha Akhavan, and I want to talk about VSD, or as I like to call it, a very serious disease. Put your hands on your heart. Feel your heartbeat. If you put a stethoscope on your heart, you will feel this beat. Well, some people don't feel this beat when they put their hands on the heart for so many reasons, like heart diseases and unrelated cardiac conditions. I want to ask you a question. How many of you have or know someone with a heart disease? And how many of you know someone with a heart disease called Ventricular Septum Defect? I know someone. She was born with a VSD. Now, what is a VSD? VSD is a rare heart disease. It's an opening in the dividing wall between the two lower chambers of the heart known as the right and left ventricles. VSD is a congenital heart defect. As the fetus grows, a developmental disorder of the heart during the first 8 weeks of pregnancy results in a VSD. A ventricular septal defect allows oxygen-rich blood to pass from the left ventricle through the opening in the septum and then mix with the low oxygenated blood in the right ventricle. My friend had this disease, and she didn't need a surgery until last year. The doctor said that the size of the heart is a little bigger than it should be, and the fact that the VSD, a small VSD, hadn't repaired itself for about 13 years was a little worrying. The doctors wanted to make sure to see if she needed a surgery or not, so she received 3 medical tests: a chest X-ray, a CTA scan, and a T echo. The last one was a little tough. A transesophageal echo test, known as TEE, is type of an echocardiograph that uses a long, thin tube known as endoscope to guide the ultrasound transducer down the esophagus. And their motive is to take a better observation at the heart than the general echocardiograph. The test was pretty easy, and my friend was a really brave one. But she was so scared of the surgery and the results that she panicked, and they had to make her unconscious during the T echo. They don't do that for most people. Actually, no one. Her blood pressure had never fallen in her entire life, but it did when they wanted to inject her. She took all those tests, but the results indicated that she needed a surgery. My friend couldn't believe it. She was terrified. She knew it wouldn't hurt because they would make her unconscious, but deep down, it was frightening. Some nights, she texted her friend and she would say everything that was going on inside her mind. Everything my friend thought about the surgery. And right after that, she would delete all those messages so that her friend wouldn't see it. Her family wasn't dealing with the situation really well. Her parents argued about this. Her father thought it would be the best if she had done the surgery. But her mother, she didn't want the surgery to happen because she was terrified, just like her. They talked to a lot of doctors to see if there's a way not to undergo the surgery. And finally, the doctors said that they won't do the surgery, for now at least. But other problems are facing her now, like rapid breathing and sometimes a sharp pain in her chest. My friend was really scared to tell people about her VSD because she thought that people would pity her, they would compare her disease to other diseases and say that her illness isn't that serious and she's making a big deal out of it. There are way more reasons why people are scared to talk about their sicknesses and disorders. When some people find out about others' diseases, they make fun of them in the social media or in front of others. And you know what happens if people don't talk about their diseases to someone? Imagine someone who has diabetes and an emergency situation happens. How can people help that person when they don't know what's the matter? If they don't know what to do or what to give them, that person might die. So, what should we do? How should we respond when someone tells us about their diseases? Choose a comforting response that will make them or the situation better, like, I'm there for you if you need me, and I will be checking with you often. This shows that you care about them. For many people, human contact is a powerful tool. A sincere hug or an arm around the shoulder is a great response. A person who's struggling needs a sympathetic ear just to listen. If you just listen with no judging, you will help that person more than you can imagine. Ask questions. Asking questions shows that you've listened to what they've been saying and you care about them. They may be very communicative or may not want to share information with you. Respect their response, but let them know that you're alternative and concerned. Offer reassurance. When someone is newly diagnosed with a medical condition, it's nice to know that we're supported by friends and family. Feeling supported makes the battle easier for them. These were the good responses, but there are some responses that you shouldn't make. Don't make comparisons and don't be over-emotional. As a supporter, remember that this is not about you. This is a VSD heartbeat, and this is what I feel when I put my hands on my heart. Thank you.